In the plastics injection molding area, we have 6 machines ranging from 340 ton to 85 ton. We have one new one on the way coming this week in the 240 ton range. We are a small to medium sized molder. Our parts are sometimes the size of your pinky tip, and sometimes they're as big as maybe a small bucket. We are a small to medium range molder in volume. We typically take on parts that are a little more intricate in detail, lots of side action and slides in the molds that a lot of companies don't want to attempt. The materials are a lot more difficult to run than most companies want to attempt. We do many mold changes, so our run times are low, and we swap molds out multiple times a week. On our secondary operations that are within the work cell of the injection molding machine, it allows us to complete a final part all the way through the assembly within a single piece flow. So you don't have a huge buildup of components that could be bad in some way until you find it later and you've got 1,000 components in storage somewhere that are bad. So it's really good for quality control. It prevents the buildup of a lot of scrap. So when a part comes off the press, we conduct our quality inspections and measure the parts. They go right into a secondary operation where we might assemble O-rings or install a compression limiter. And by doing that, the finished product's ready to go out the door, and it's already verified for quality. Engel is an Austrian injection mold machine maker. They're very well known and have a very good reputation in the industry. But the reason that we chose those machines for our Hudson is because the intricacy of the parts require a lot of side action in the molds. That drives the molds to a larger size. So these machines are tie barless, which is unique in the industry. It enables you to have a much larger mold on the platen of a smaller machine, and that fits very well with what we do. This is a part for the medium to heavy duty truck industry. This part runs fully automatic on the injection molding side. You'll see the O-rings being installed here. Then it moves into the air-proofing equipment, which looks at both O-rings to make sure they're present. It will check for the compression limiter to be sure it's present, and the machine won't fire until both of those conditions are fulfilled, to make sure that we don't send anything out the door. Nothing gets to our customer without the O-ring or the compression limiter or a threaded insert.